what can be done to transform a dorm building that is extremely static and make it into an incredibly vibrant, multi-use facility that supports the needs of the institution. So Weeks Hall is a dormitory that sits on Texas Tech's campus in Lubbock. It was built in 1957 and it was occupied for many years, but for the last 25 years, it's been sitting empty. And it is right at the entrance to the campus. It has an incredibly prominent location for a building that's just been sitting vacant. The goal for Weeks Hall was to renovate the facility into a multidisciplinary, open and collaborative environment to support many different functions for the university. There were a number of challenges on this project. Most notably, it's a historic building. It was built in an era where the floor-to-floor heights were very low. And so the best thing we could do is to actually not even put ceilings in order to get some volume in the space. To do that, we also had to think about a mechanical system that wouldn't fill the space with ductwork. So we ended up with a heated and chilled beam system that tucked right up underneath the structure. And that allowed us to get more floor-to-floor height or more ceiling height, more volume into the spaces. Another challenge in this type of building is the fact that it is a double-loaded corridor with a whole lot of dorm rooms in each wing. Our goal was to increase occupancy, and rather than just putting one person in an office that was a dorm room, we opened it up and allowed a much more open planning approach, which was, again, one of the goals for the project. We had so many different departments in this project, and we had to gain consensus. We could have very easily just put each department in their own little suite and had a single circulation path through the building. But instead, we wanted them to mix. We wanted them to share the support spaces. We actually have people walking through departments to get to their own spaces. And that does reinforce the notion of collaboration and that chance opportunity to meet and have a conversation. This building could receive State of Texas historic tax credits. We really looked at what did that mean for them. First and foremost, we really needed to make sure that the exterior of the building remained historically intact. But the interior had 3 different levels that we studied of renovation, and each one was tied to a level of tax credit. There are many historic dorms on every college campus. And I think this project really shows what can be done to transform a dorm building that is extremely static and make it into an incredibly vibrant, multi-use facility that supports the needs of the institution.